And you can show up to a space and be like, this is exactly what I think you should do.
Yeah.
Without actually having to think about it.
That never happens.
It never happens. I mean, we're coordinating engineers, we're coordinating an architect. We've got contractors that we're dealing with today on a different project. There's like contractors, every project's like that. Contractors, engineers, the consultant team, the clients. There's so many moving parts and people that all funnel into one project.
Yeah, it's a technical.
And people are like, oh, you pick paint colors. No.
Driving in?
I'm not driving in. I'm at the office.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm at the office. I just wanted to get here early.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like there's a lot going on today. And I know that the days are good. They're so full. There's going to be phone calls that I have to do. There's going to be meetings that I have to do. There's going to be stuff that's going to come up. Like the days, no matter whether there's stuff in the calendar or not in the calendar, like it's always busy and it's always crazy.
Yeah.
And that's just the nature of my role. For me, sales and business development will always, as you know, like trump everything. So like if there's a proposal that I need to do, or if there's a new client that I need to meet with, or that's always like the top end of what I need to do. And then everything else, including design, unfortunately just has to come second to that. Okay. Have a great day. Yeah, you too. Okay. Bye. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. We're kicking today's vlog off in the office. I'm definitely feeling a little more stressed today than usual. We are under a lot of pressure. We've got today's a big day because we've got some deadlines that we're working on with two really big clients, two of our biggest clients actually right now. About both of the sets going to the city at the same time. However, doesn't the city require a signed owner's undertaking from the landlord? Yeah. So that's what I was just thinking, like I can get you a set of just an assembled package with ID, mechanical, and electrical so that can go to the landlord for their review right away. And then if they can sign the paperwork, because we'll have to take that into the city. I'm gonna call the electrical engineer and then I'm ready to go. It's Karin Bohn calling from House of Bohn. I'm good, how are you? Good, I hope I'm catching you at a good time. Oh, did you? Okay. I'm trying to coordinate for the permit submission here. And I wasn't sure whether you had sent plans through for coordination or not, or whether you needed anything from ID. Yeah, same. Okay, have a great day. Okay, bye. Okay, good. Ooh, you just put lipstick on.
Yeah.
It looks good. How are you? Good. Good? What do you want me to give you feedback on? Everything that I see at this point?
Yeah,
or
just like, I feel like just firing it at me is probably better.
The best thing to do?
Yeah.
Okay. I guess for height then, I guess we just keep it at 54.
Okay.
We propose 54 inches.
So.
Okay, so super quick. Because I haven't told YouTube this yet. I've been telling it all over my Instagram, and I know you guys have been asking lots of questions on YouTube that I answer and talk about all the time on my Instagram stories. So you should come over to Instagram and follow me there, because that's where I talk about a lot of this stuff. But on the regular, not just like once a week. So we've just moved the entire team over to Revit, which we're really excited about. This is our drafting program, our 3D modeling program. All the designers just went through training for Revit. So we're in the process of transferring all of our files over. The entire team is working in a new software, which is part of the reason why it's been so stressful and why we feel like we're under so much pressure this week is because every time you learn a new software, it's not like a calculator. We're actually building out a 14,000 square foot space in a new software that functions completely different than the old programs that we used to use. So there's a little bit of a learning curve that's happening here as the team is learning how to use the new software. What's the black frame in between the door and the, yeah, like right there? What's
This is just like the door frame.
What's that bar?
This bar?
Yeah.
This is like the steel.
And why is that there?
Isn't it supposed to be there?
No. No, so it's just the office. So just the, like the 8x8 structure is steel.
Because we had it here.
So this is just a U channel.
Okay.
It's just the offices that are boxed off.
Oh, I see. Okay. Okay, so then you wouldn't even see them like here.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, you see them there.
Because that's the.
Okay.
So we want all that to be done today, so that tomorrow we're just doing revisions to the rendering, to the elevations. And then that way on Monday, we're just formatting and reviewing the presentation. Because we're showing them all the elevations, they're going to think about how things are being built and how things go together and like where the electrical is going and how people are using the space. What are all like these little lines?
I think that's showing that steel beam.
You know, I don't even think that this is actually going to work from a construction standpoint. This almost needs to be drywall because it's steel.
Yeah.
They need a cavity to run all the electrical. I mean, no matter what, this is going to be a 4-inch frame because you're going to have a 2x4 inside. So you'll have like your steel stud, which is going to be 3.5 plus drywall. So it'll be 4.5 no matter what.
Yeah.
But this could be finished drywall. Okay, so we talked about that. We talked about this. Adding the reveal, so we don't need to talk about that. So we don't need to talk about that. This one. Yeah.
Okay. And then this one is this area.
Okay.
It's just showing all the way to the wall.
I'm only smiling because it's like, yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot of things to have to think about and like problem solve in a short amount of time.
I felt like that yesterday.
You felt like that yesterday? That's what I
Still
was
feel like
talking
that.
about in the last video that went up. When I was talking about how it's like you're forced to be creative within a concise amount of time. So, and you're forced to like think about all of these, constantly think about solutions for, you know, how are they going to store their drawings? Where are they going to do whiteboard? How are they going to see out of their office? And then to be creative within that framework. It's like not an easy thing.
No.
So to recap, our views are going to be this view here, these guys. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Like, yeah. Gotta start.
Today is just one of those days where there's a lot of moving parts and a lot of stuff that needs to get done and a lot of pressure to do a good job. And there are so many moving parts when it comes to interior design. And I just kind of wanted to show you guys what a day like this was going to be like and give you a sense of a different type of vibe and just show you the reality of what it's like to be an interior designer and have to deal with all of these different moving parts. You okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like covering my jaw.
Okay. Hi, how are you? Good to see you. Hi, we're all here. This is the framing stage of a project.
It's pretty cool.
It is pretty cool. So normally when we would come on for framing, what we would do is we would go through every room, or I guess at the roughen stage, really, and we'd go through every room and go, okay, yes, those lights are where we want them to go. These outlets, that looks right. Because they miss that stuff all the time. It's easier too when you're building new, because then you can build it exactly what it looks like on the plans.
Yeah.
But when you're doing a renovation, sometimes like the measurements are off. Yes.
So I'll start the walkthrough of drops and things like
Let's
that.
do it.
Yeah.
This is an HRV unit. It covers the whole wall. Probably
Yeah.
comes down at least 3 feet.
Okay.
Maybe 3'6".
Okay.
But until we get it in there, so our idea
Is that typical?
it's very typical.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
That they would be like 3 to 3.6?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because by the time all the pipe, so this pipe has to go on both ends and both ends of
Yeah.
it. So suddenly this thing goes from 4 feet to 6 feet by
Right.
the time it turns in.
Okay.
So we need the wall.
Okay.
So based on that, we looked at your drawing, and you've got these uppers, so we just measured down 3 feet. So say 3 feet at the moment, but don't draw anything until I get it exact.
Okay.
This is what we'd normally do: drywall and hang it, and build a cabinet in front of it.
So, and the cabinet's just going to be like, it's not usable. Is that what you mean?
Oh, it can't be usable. This
Okay.
ceiling will have to drop, and we don't know exactly what, but this is high pressure, low velocity. So that's low velocity air conditioning. So we're trying to keep the drop above our 4 1/4.
So what do you think the finished ceiling height is going to be over there?
I can't tell you right now, but probably 4 inches down, 6, looks like about 6 already.
From where we're at? Do you know what the ceiling height is in
So
here?
I put it at 3, and then we dropped it partially to about 8 feet.
6 to 8 inches probably, and you got tons of room in there.
So we dropped it to 8'6" to allow for.
So that's going to affect cabinets and all that stuff.
Okay.
But we'll drop minimal
Yeah.
once we have all the pipe in. We're
Okay.
close.
Sounds good.
I'm gonna go first, but
Okay.
I want to take a photo with
Yeah,
you
let's-
before I go.
Do you want to do it outside? Yeah.
It's the best light.
It is.
Okay.
Good?
Let's stop this.
Okay. The design.
1, 2, 3.
Inside the walk, we had to drop it 3.5 inches to run water lines through. So we dropped it minimal 3.5. And we'll build it down the bulks over the cabinetry. My question for you on the cabinets, on your drawing it shows painted above the cabinet, grayed out. It doesn't show a paint color, so my gut feeling is you're trying to do the finish, maybe I'm right, wrong, the finish of the cabinet doors is the same finish of that bulkhead face. Is that a piece of wood that we're putting, like part of the millwork?
I think that
Or
would
is
have
it
been drywall.
So we'll just do drywall for the bulkheads. Perfect, because I see, yeah, got it? On the handrail, on all your railing, we need more detail to the handrail.
Okay.
I don't know if there's a real cross-section drawing that I've seen.
There is not.
No,
but we
I
could
know there
we could
isn't.
yeah, we could send you one. They're just wondering what the shape of the handrail is going to be.
Yeah.
We'll talk. Beauty, okay.
These are just prestige metal, aren't they?
Ladies, I'll let you know that inspector said that we can put on the barn door, we can go down to a 2'8" into that access, so I've asked some more things. We've got a new building inspector, so that's why I never got back to you. New guy in the rotation. So this is the bulk of the issue.
It's not even an issue, it's just we have to lay it out so it works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're not worried about speakers, it's the
Okay.
lights.
Okay. The lights because
Well, it's like you have a light here,
oh, I see.
we have a light here. Those thin
Yeah.
LEDs
Totally.
would work.
Let's do the LEDs, and we're going to change this to 6 pots anyways.
Okay.
Do you guys need us to spec an LED, or are you going to
Well,
like a
you know
thin
what?
one?
If you can,
Yeah.
spec it.
Okay.
If you can.
Okay.
Trina, what I did.
That way we don't have to go back to you. You
Yeah.
just send us what you.
Okay. I'm wondering about those lights right there. Do those look a little goofy to you?
Well, your bed's gonna go there.
Yeah.
What else do you do?
Do you think if we either move them up or just delete them? Just because it's such a high ceiling and there's a lot of slope? Yeah, I don't know. It's almost like looking at lights on the wall.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, in here, if you did delete those, you still have 2 pots.
And then
you're
we've
gonna
got
have your lamps
the, yeah.
for your bedside.
I think we take them out maybe. Can we do that? I'm just trying to gauge on, because we've got, 12 weeks, 16 weeks of some of these furniture pieces. So we're just trying to gauge or kind of drop dead.
Can I? Okay.
That's all.
I'm
And
gonna say,
the more time we have, the better.
Okay, but I'm gonna say make it mid-August, because if I tell you otherwise.
Okay,
then
that's fair. We'll work with that.
Take care.
Yeah, sounds good. Okay, bye. My hands are so frozen. I know, I can't write either. You'll never be able to read my notes.
I can't even read my own.
Open.
No, it's fine. I know.
Did you get that on camera?
I didn't even look at these.
Okay. I think it's just such an integral part to doing good design work is understanding how the construction happens. It's 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
Holy cow. I almost wonder if we should end the vlog here. we're all feeling a little tired. I didn't do that much talking directly to you guys today, but I wanted to bring you inside the office again and show you guys just the craziness of what we do. Picking paint colors and fabric. That's all it is. It's pretty cool to go to site today though.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, it was really good. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed today's video. I'll see you guys in the next one. If you aren't subscribed, make sure you do that so you don't miss a single video. And bye for now. Holy smokes, is it ever cold in Edmonton? Oh my God. Oscar, what are you doing? Come here, bud. Come here, bud. Come on. Come on. Come on.